Day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world.
I've been looking around for salvation. I've been looking around for the truth. All around me I see frustration, and I looked all over till I found you. I sit and listen to your stories, and you're telling me, please don't worry. A lot in this world you should know, and love in life is where you should go. If you're looking for somewhere to go, if you're looking for someone to know, if you're looking for someone to guide you, then love in life will guide you.
Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world, and welcome to tonight's live stream. Rudy has confirmed that all the videos on the two Loving Life channels are copied onto a single hard drive, and he is working on the two Loving Life websites that will be developed. As soon as it is available, I will start promoting the link from the main Loving Life channel. Just to be clear about my eye issue, I will still be doing live streams with the help of Marlena, but just cannot spend the many hours each day that I used to in front of the computer screen. Last night I talked to Yusuf about the lockdown. There is a huge court case about to be heard with overwhelming proof that it is a scam and that COVID-19 is just the flu. I'm actually going to put the link in the side chat here for you so you can have a look at this later. There you go. Now, I'm going to quote from the article that's come out, and it says, "Nowhere was there any excess mortality. Studies carried out by Professor Ioannidis and others have shown that the mortality of corona is equivalent to that of the seasonal flu. Even the pictures from Bergamo and New York that were used to demonstrate to the world that panic was in order proved to be deliberately misleading." I can't tell you how many of my videos YouTube have pulled down because I dare suggest such a few months ago. Tonight we're talking to Petrus about the situation on the farm and amongst his community. So without any further ado, let's get Petrus on and we will get the show on the road. Here we go. By the way, Petrus he's an incredibly brave guy. He's the guy who went and talked to the farmers at Senegal. You know, you can imagine how that went down with the EFF. Here we go. Hi, Petrus.
Hi, how are you?
Excellent, thank you. Excellent. There you are. So,
Yes.
you must be in a very hot place. You've just got your vest on. Or you're just showing off your chest.
Yeah, it's hot here at Boshoff. I'm here at Boshoff.
Right. Okay. Now, just to kick off our chat tonight, Petrus, you went to Senegal, and I think you were on just about every video I saw, standing on the back of a truck talking. Tell us about that moment. What inspired you to get up on the truck and address everybody?
Yes, I get on that truck to address the people who were, what can I say? They were waiting for someone to address them. Now, as Petrus Sitho, I've seen that Mr. President Ramaphosa, he failed our farmers. Now, that's why I take that responsibility to represent the president who now I'm calling is not our president of South Africa, to stand up to address the farmers. That we are not going to fight with the members of the EFF. We are going there to support. We are going to support Brendan.
Right. Yeah. The guy who was murdered, Brendan Horner.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, at that Senegal event on the 16th of October, the EFF called for the Boer farms to be burnt in a song. And then a couple of days later, that's exactly what happened. Now, tell me from your perspective, what influence could the singing of that song by the EFF at Senegal have had on people that actually went out and committed arson? Do you think that's as a direct result of what happened at Senegal with the EFF?
Yes, you know what, Scott? When I see that day, because I was there, EFF, they were marching and they were shouting to the Boers, to the farmers, and the leader of EFF sang that song that the members of EFF, they must go and ban into the farmers' land, and yes, they will bring the fire brigade. For me, what can I say? I'll also blame so-called President Ramaphosa, that you know what, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about our country. And EFF is like now they are ruling South Africa, because what I'm saying, because EFF, they sing the song that they are going to kill the boy, kill the farmer. They sing the song that they are going to ban the lands. And our president, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything. And I've got the reason why the president is silent. Can I tell you now?
Please do.
Okay. The president, you know what, from example, you are in Australia. You are in Australia now, ne?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Now, as Sitho, Petrus, I go to Australia. I grew up in Australia. No, I was born in South Africa, and then I grew up in Australia. Maybe after 20 years, I became a president. Now, my blood is South Africa. Now, Mr. President and Malema, they are not originally here, the people of South Africa. No, their blood is from Zimbabwe. You know what? Why I say that? Look what happened in Zimbabwe. Those people, they know their blood come from Zimbabwe. Now they want to reign our country here, and our people let them. Those people to reign our country. You understand? Now Malema is the one to running our country. And who's the president? The president is Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa, you must take action against Malema. No. Why? Their same blood come from Zimbabwe.
Right. Now, do you think that the Zimbabwe link is why Julius Malema is allowed to get away with so much? Because they don't seem to do anything about him, do they?
Yeah, you know what? I think Malema, his blood, and the late Zimbabwe president Robert Mugabe, they are the same blood. Why I say that? Robert Mugabe, he ruled Zimbabwe over 30 years, and they tried to take him down, and they failed. And here, Malema, he want to do it here in South Africa. And you know what, ne? Me, Petrus Sitho, I'm going to take Malema down. I'm going to take Ramaphosa down. I'm not alone. With the help of colored, Indian, white, blacks, we are going to take this corrupt government and Malema down. I promise you, Scott, now. I promise you. And you know what? I told them, guys, come. Let's go and speak. And you know what? Scott, you know what? I don't know what happened here in South Africa about our media. Look, Scott, you come from to Australia. You came here. I mean, you arrange a meeting. You arrange. You want to talk to me. Now, the media here, SABC, ETV, and News Africa, and other radio station, I think they support Malema, they support Ramaphosa, because no one came to me say, Petrus, we want your opinion. We want to interview you. You understand? Yeah. But you know what? Now, God is great. God is great because my message is spreading all over South Africa, all over the world.
Right. No, it certainly is. And I just have to say on the issue of the mainstream media, it's fake news. And that's why they wouldn't talk to you. Now, let's just continue with what we were talking about there is the sort of uprising that's happening quietly in the townships. Are you finding that there are more and more people in the townships who are saying, we've had enough of the ANC?
Yes, Scott, there's you know what, that's why I say God is great. And God is using Petrus Sitho to save our people. There's a lot of people, the black people. You know what? I was scared when they tried to call me, when I pick up the phone and start to talk our language, maybe Sotho, Xhosa, Tswana, and whatever, the African language. And they want me to represent them. They want me to come to their towns, to their province, to talk to them. They say, because they see that Malema is misleading them, Ramaphosa and his corruption to government, they're misleading them, because our people, you know what, Scott, let me tell you, here in South Africa, I can see during the lockdown, our black people are suffering. The black people are suffering. Yeah. Not only the black people, but I live with them with the interlocation. Those people are suffering. And you know what, our government, they do nothing about that. That's why some of the people are fed up with ANC, are fed up with EFF, because EFF, we are going to kill each other here, like what happened in Zimbabwe. Right.
Now, you mentioned at the very start you're in Boshoff at the moment, but you're from East London. How did you get to Boshoff?
Yes, I come from to East London to Boshoff, hitchhike here to Boshoff. It's a symbol that you know what? If I was a Malema of Ramaphosa, of a member of ANC, I will say to the people of South Africa, please donate. I need money, and after that I'm going to eat that money. No, God showed me the way that Petrus, go and help our people. And that's why I'm here at Boshoff, to hitchhike until here at Boshoff, to help our farmers, by everything. You know what, at night, maybe 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, when Mr. Ramaphosa is sleeping, when Malema is sleeping, Petrus Pakamile is out, is going to help the farmers to their land, whereby is burning. I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I go with them. And you know what? There's nothing that I'm getting. Money. No, nothing. The thing is that my heart for my country, my heart for our farmers and farmers, because those people, they bring us food. Yeah. They bring us food. And like I was there, the animal were dying, and I was crying. I was praying at the field that please God, please help us.
Yeah. Now the irony is, Petrus, that just yesterday, Julius Malema said that they are now going to start going to the farms and confronting the farmers, because the farmers are mistreating their farm workers on the farms. And I mean, you've worked on farms with these farmers before. You tell us what the relationship is like between these farmers and their farm workers.
Let me tell you something. The farmers and their farm workers, it's like you and your children. They are the same. To shortcut the story, they are the same. Like you and your children, they are the same. Because the communication and between the farm workers and farmers, they are 100%. And you know what, Malema, that thing that is said that is going to represent the farm workers in the farm. No, Malema, he misled our people. He want to push our people to go and kill our farmers. Let me tell you now, Nasne, today is Tuesday. You will have before the end of this week. Before the end of this week, we are going to hear maybe more than 5 farms have been killed here in South Africa.
Now, Petrus, okay, guys, we'll just wait for Petrus to come back. Let me just see what's happening in the side chat. Okay. Yeah, now, just talking about the next few months, guys, please do prep. Make sure you've got plenty of food that'll last a long time, and fresh water and all those sort of things, because you're going to need it, believe me. I'm just going to see what's happening with Petrus. It looks like he's okay. Let me shut down this call and let me call him back. Okay, what I was talking, while I'm just waiting for Petrus, what I was talking to Petrus about is that Malema, in a speech to the media just yesterday, said that the EFF were now going to march onto farms and confront the farmers if any farm worker feels that they haven't been treated properly. So they're really starting to get very, very confrontational. Hunt says, Bucky Sputa, isn't he the rugby player? Isn't Bucky Sputa the rugby player? Hi, Petrus.
Hello,
welcome back. What happened there?
Sorry, man, those people around South Africa, even Europe, they call me. I've got maybe 2,000 calls per day. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, just cancel the calls when they call you, because we've got lots of people watching, and it's more important you stick with us.
Hello, Scott?
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me? Petrus, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
All right. So just cancel any
you.
calls that come through, okay? Now, let's continue. We got as far as we lost your signal, and then that call came through. Can you take us back? Are you there, Petrus? Petrus, are you there? You gotta love technology, haven't you? Petrus? Petrus? Are you there, Petrus? Petrus, are you there? Hello, Petrus? Oh, gosh. Welcome back, Petrus. Petrus, welcome back. Sorry, guys, this is live. I can't do much about it. It's just, it is what it is, as they say. Let's just see what happens here. I'm going to suggest to Petrus that we don't have him on camera, we just have voice. That might be a better way to go. Let me just send him a Skype. Are you back, Petrus? Hello, Petrus. Okay, let me send him a Skype here.
Hello, Scott.
Hello, are you back? Petrus? Turn your camera off.
Can you
Turn your camera
hear
off.
me,
We'll just talk.
Scott?
Turn your camera off. We'll just talk. No camera. Petrus, turn off your camera. Just talk. No video. Okay, guys, I'm going to just terminate this call and call him back.
Connection.
Can you hear me, Petrus?
Can't hear you.
Okay. The joys of the internet, eh? Yeah, that's what I thought, Michaela. Bucky's Booker, the South African rugby player. What a great rugby player he was too. Seems like we have got a weak signal coming from where Petrus is. Hi, Rudy. Thank you for the great work you're doing with the videos. I can't wait to see them up on a website. Okay. Marlene, Hunt, if you can talk to Marlena, because she looks after my live streams when it comes to Bucky's Water. Hi, Sal. Good to see you here. This is so frustrating. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, guys, while I'm waiting for Petrus to get back to us, we'll just have a bit of a chat on the side chat here. Okay, I can tell you I saw the ophthalmologist yesterday, my time, and his diagnosis was not good, and he basically said, look, you're spending far too much time in front of the computer, and that's why we're taking a completely different track. I'm going to use this time to get us off YouTube. I'm just over YouTube completely. What we're going to do is on the 1st of November, I'll be shutting down the 2020 channel because it's earning revenue, and most of the revenue goes to Google, and I do not support Google financially. But we will be keeping this main Loving Life channel going, and all the videos have been saved. They're all there. We'll have them totally independent from the YouTube channels, which is the way to go. So many people are doing it now, and there have been hundreds of channels like mine that have just been shut down overnight by YouTube. So at least we have our plan B in place, so we're all good. Okay, I'll just keep on trying, guys. There's not much more I can do. Marlena, perhaps you can just call Petrus and say, can he please Skype me, but tell him not to use his camera. Just Skype me without the camera. That'd be perfect. Okay, I'll just keep trying then. Thanks, Marlena. Yeah, I'm still not getting Petrus. Okay, let's just chat on the side chat here. I'll wait for him to Skype me back. Michelle says, my gran was married to John Gainford Sr. Wow, who's John Gainford Sr.? Yeah, Mikhail, I wish I could get well soon, but macular degeneration, it's insidious disease of the eye. It's like cancer. You can't get rid of it once you got it, but you can delay it if you look after your eyes. Okay. Okay, so we're just waiting on Petrus to Skype me back at the moment. Gareth says, what were you saying about prepping? Well, the most important commodity that you have when you prep is drinking water, because you can't survive for more than a few days without clean drinking water. So fill a bath full of drinking water, for example, or something like that, just a tub, or if you've got a rain tank, that's even better. And then, of course, things like a gas, have gas cylinders, have tinned food, have rice, all the sort of foods that last forever. Because if things go really pear-shaped in South Africa, if you haven't prepped and you can't get to a shop, or the shop's shelves are empty, it ain't going to be a good situation. That's why I've really said to people they need to prep. Okay, thanks, Marlena. So John Gainford was a legend for the Springboks in the 1960s. It's heartbreaking when you see what's happening to the Springbok rugby team. I mean, it used to be I supported and followed them right up till 2000, I guess, something like that. But now I look at the team and look at them taking the knee and stuff like that, and I just say, nah, I can't support a team like that. And I'm sure a lot of South Africans feel the same way. Okay, let me just see if I can get Petrus back on again. Marlena, we've got a very special guest tomorrow night, haven't we? Do you want to tell people who it is? Just while Marlena's doing that, I have to tell you that Angelo Agrisi, who you know is very unwell in a private hospital at the moment, there are now suggestions that some poison was actually slipped to him while he was incarcerated that one night in prison, and they tried to knock him off, and that's why he was in such a desperate position. Oh, here we go. Here comes Petrus now. Hi, Petrus. Hi, Petrus. Hi, Petrus. Don't use your camera. No. Let me just try again. You know, we've been really lucky because the network in South Africa is not great. In fact, it's crap. And I think this is probably the worst transmission we've had in several hundred live streams where it just goes really bad like this. Sajida says, where will we be able to get your videos from if not from YouTube? Well, we will have our own website, Sajida, that you'll be able to search, and you'll be able to go through videos by date. So historically you can see how things have happened. It'll be very similar to YouTube, but it just won't be on that platform, because what I don't want happening is suddenly YouTube, someone has a hissy fit there and they take down for example, my main Loving Life channel, which is what they're doing to a lot of people. So we're going to totally separate ourselves from YouTube, because it's just a minefield there. It's just, you know, it's just a crazy situation. All right, we'll just keep on trying here. Here we go. Hi, Petrus. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hi, Petrus. Don't put your camera on.
Okay, sure.
Don't put your camera on, okay? Because that's what's killing the connection. Okay, are you back now?
Okay.
And don't take any other calls, because I've got 400 people watching, and you know it's a bit rude.
Sorry. So I try to block them. I try to end their calls.
Okay, good. Okay. Now, look, we were talking about a moment ago, Ramaphosa, and the situation with the wider African population. Do you feel that when you look at the mood in the townships, do you feel that people are looking at going way beyond protesting? You know how they're protesting at the moment about service delivery and things like that. Are they getting more and more antagonized by this ANC government?
Scott, I will say met Afrikaans, hulle sê die mense is gatvol. Hulle is gatvol met hierdie ANC. The people are fed up. They are fed up with this ANC. You know what, ne? Since ANC took the power, I'm not a racist.
Carry on, Petrus.
But you will see, before 1994 until now, there is a big difference. Big difference. Before 1994 and now, you see all to give pictures. For example, I'm here at Boshoff. Boshoff is a small town. But if you can see here, Scott, it's like maybe This town have been, the ANC have been ruled into this town over 200 years because of that service delivery. When you go to location whereby most of black people are living, it's bad. That's why people they are marching now. Say enough is enough. Genoeg is genoeg. Holekane, Mr. Ramaphosa.
Do you think that they're going to...
Talking his language, he must understand.
Yeah.
Holekane, Mr. Ramaphosa. Come again?
Do you think that they're going to rise up against the ANC? I mean, just physically rise up against the ANC?
If you read the news here in South Africa, you will hear around South Africa, the people are marching, the people are burning tires, they are fed up. The people are fed up with this ANC. But there are some of the people, they say they are fed up, but they don't do nothing. Like, for example, like Petrus Sitho. Petrus Sitho, he stood up and he said, enough is enough. I'm going to fight for my country, not only for the farmers. I'm fighting for the whole country because I want my country back again from this government of ANC.
Right. Now, Petrus, I guess because you're fighting for the right thing, the South African media will not interview you because you'll be saying that, things are going pear-shaped and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How are you finding the media in South Africa?
You know what? Let me tell you something, Scott. I will say that the media of South Africa, they don't want someone who like poor like me. And sometimes maybe if there, I can show you. I've sent those people several times email. I say they must come, or I will come to their studios to have the interview. You know what? The problem is that I'm poor, and you know what? They want a background. What background? I'm a South African citizen. I see my country is sinking. That's why I stand up to fight. They will ask you about background. What about background? Now I must go and kill someone. Then is a background. Then I must go to Robben Island. Then is a background. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not going to allow that. And those people, I'm going to send the message and thanks to you that you and your channel, the message is spreading the whole world. And thank you very much that you are not the man after the money. You are here to expose or maybe to hear what's going on.
Exactly.
In our country.
Exactly. Now, you're in Boshoff because it's a big farming area, isn't it?
Yes, it's a big farm. Yes,
right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell me what it's like on the farm. Do the farmers need donations of food, and especially after the fires, do they need feed for the animals?
You know, Scott, when you talk that I'm physically here, and I made a video that's Mr. Ramaphosa. Oh, here comes my tears now. He must come and see what happened here. You know, Scott, when you see the farmer is crying, say, Petrus, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to feed my cows. And you know what? They're selling the cows for 300 rand or 500 rand.
Oh, no.
Because the cows are going. They are going to die. They're going to die because of the hunger. And you know what? I stood up. Nothing. Poor guy. I call some of the people around South Africa. They must help to bring the food for the cattle, for the animals. Yes, and God, thank you, God, because miracles can happen now. Now I can see they are happy, not 100%, but I can do something for them. And without charging them, and you know what? Our government, now Mr. Ramaphosa, it goes to IMF to loan 500 billion. He must maybe go out again and ask money, because always if someone wants to be rich, he go out to IMF, international, don't to ask the money. And
the
now
International
Mr.
Monetary
Ramaphosa.
Fund.
Exactly. He must wake up to come to help our
yeah, that's just more money to loot. I mean, that 500 billion rand could solve all the problems on the farm and the food security issue.
Yes, and you know what, ne, Scott, I'm not like a bad guy. That's why I'm saying that God lead me always where I'm going. I'm going to shut down South Africa with the help of the people, because those people, they don't care about our farmers. I'll come back to you and say maybe by next month, maybe I'm going to shut down maybe the whole supermarkets. The whole supermarkets. I want to see where Malema and Ramaphosa is going to buy. I'm going to shut down maybe the whole day. The whole supermarkets are going to be closed. The whole thing that are selling food, even the restaurant, are going to be closed. I want to see Ramaphosa suffer. I want to see Julius Malema suffer.
Yeah. Well,
I want to see them suffer. Because
I think that it's long overdue that someone actually took them right out of the picture. But that's my personal point of view. Now, obviously, one of the real victims of this lockdown in the black community has been the spaza shops. And, he's got another call coming through. This is going to be so frustrating, guys. I'm sorry. Are you back, Petrus?
Yeah, come on again.
Yeah. Okay. What I was saying, Petrus, is obviously one of the big problems going forward. Poor network connection. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my best. Let's just have a look at the side chat here. Tough says we have to put on God's armor, get on our knees and pray. Yeah, Christians world over.
Okay, Scott, I'm listening.
Welcome back, Petrus.
Scott?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm listening, Scott. Talk to me.
Okay.
Yes, talk.
What I was saying to you, Petrus, is one of the big victims of this lockdown has been businesses across the country. Tell me how the lockdown has impacted the small businesses in the townships.
This lockdown, what happened in the small business in township? They must close early, and some of them, like here in South Africa, I will say, I speak the truth. We've got the people come from to outside the South Africa, they like Bangladesh and Malawian and Ghanas and Nigerians. They are the one who rule our township. And you know what? When this lockdown came, the police, they forced them to close the door, to close the shops. And you find the old granny, 85 years, he doesn't go to, he can't walk properly to go to town to buy. You understand? And this township small business, they help us. They help our grannies. Right. Now, when the government to close those small business, the people are suffering, and really, they are suffering.
Right. Yeah, it's very tragic, very tragic.
It's very bad. It's very bad, and I will never change. I will never say to you, South Africa is better in locations. I will never do that. Like I will never lie to you. Like Mr. Ramaphosa lie to the Americans to say that to Donald Trump. No, there's no farm matters here in South Africa. I'm not going to lie that. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I can see what happened here is bad during the lockdown. The people here in location. Sometimes I say, God, please give me those billions. Those people are still in billions. I'm going to help South Africans people. I'm going to buy a food parcel to give them. I'm going to make sure all the people in South Africa are happy. But you know what, I don't have that power. The power is in ANC hands. And ANC hands, this government is killing us. And you know what, I know there's some people who are watching, who are listening to this channel. the fellow South Africans, and also the people of the world. I'm pleading, please, to you guys. I need the transport. I need the transport to spread the message to the whole South Africa. We've got 9 provinces here in South Africa, and there's some of the people, the black people, they are calling me to come to visit them, to talk to them. And those peoples, they are my majority here in South Africa. That's why they call me to come, because they see my videos. Please, fellow South Africans and all the people around around South Africa, outside the countries, I need transport. If anyone can offer me with transport, because I want to go to talk to the people of South Africa. And I think Scott, he knows my cell number. I'll repeat again. Is 073 0084 105. Please, I'm willing to help our people. I don't need money from the ANC, and I see now they want to bribe me to come back to me and ask me what I'm doing and so on. I said no, leave me alone. I'm going to do this with the people of South Africa, because God, now I'm here at Boshoff. We've got I would say the food parcels are here, everything are here. We are going to work tomorrow to put it in the plastic. We are going to give the farm workers the food. We are going to give to the farmers the food. And with the help of South Africans, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are not doing this to me. I'm doing this for the whole South Africans. Thank you very much.
Okay, now Petrus, you asked about transport. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
You have a driver's license. Okay.
Yes.
So you do have a driver's license. Okay, good.
Yeah,
now,
I've got driving license.
Okay. Now, one of the subjects that gets talked about a lot here on the Loving Life channel with my guests is the fact that the only people who are creating racial division in South Africa are the ANC through their mainly their employment laws, and the economic freedom fighters through their utterances at public meetings. And I'm talking about specifically Julius Malema. Now, what is not really discussed is that a large percentage of the black African population feel as outraged as the other minority groups about this ANC government. How can we get the black African people who've just had enough of the ANC government to work with other groups like the white community or the Indian community or the colored community? How do we cross that barrier and just be a united force against the ANC?
Yes, Scott, you know what? That's a good question. And in my videos, I include all races. And you know what? Some of the people, they think that I'm fighting only for the white people. But I told them, go and listen to my video and watch my videos. And after that, come back to me. And they hear the message that I want to unite South Africa. And you know what? Let me tell you, when I start this thing, most of the people, they were Indians, colored, or white. Now, let me tell you now, the rate of the black people is about maybe 80%. Those people, that's why I'm saying to please the people of South Africa, they must provide me with transport, because they need me. I'll make a video of, I'll shoot the photos that I'm going to address thousands of people. And you know what? I'm not going to hire maybe a security guard to go there. I'm going with God. God is going to protect me. And I know before I go, I'm going to pray, and God is going there to speak to the people. That's why I'm saying that. And even here at Boshoff, I went to location to talk to the people. I said, why you don't go to help our farmers? Because those people, they bring us to you food, guys. Okay, some of them, they will say, no, it's the farmers, the white. After I talk to them, you know what, Scott, I've got that voice of God. I've got that voice of God. When you don't believe to me, After 5 minutes, after 2 seconds, you are going to believe with me. You are going to believe what I say to you.
Well, you know
Because
what?
you know what? I'm not.
You know what would be a wonderful development is to have you know, people like yourself and other leaders from other minority groups on the same platform showing unity. That would be such a great development.
Yes. I've got tomorrow and Thursday. I must going to Bloemfontein. I'm going to meet of the another organization, whereby also they are going. They do the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And we are going to sit down. It's black and white, and yes. And next week I'm going to Pretoria. That's why I'm saying to the people that if they can donate me, sponsor me with car, I don't have a problem, because there's some of the organization now. You know what, Scott? I've wake up the people. To the people now. They are awake. To all of them. I was thinking that maybe they are sleeping. You understand? After this, all the people, all organization, all the races, they are calling me, Petrus, please come here, and we want to talk to you. We want to take ANC down. We want to take EFF down. And when I see who's the leader of that organization, it's the black guy. I say, wow, God, you are I don't know. God can do miracles, really. And I think by next week I must go to Cape Town, whereby I'm going to meet with the farm workers and farmers. And you know what? That the union of farm workers, those two people, they are calling me, Petrus, come here. Why they don't call Ramaphosa? Why they don't call Malema? They must go there because they've got money. Petrus Sitho, in my bank, I don't have nothing. You understand? But they see that I want change here in South Africa. I want everyone must unite here in South Africa. You know what, Scott? The first time I came here in Boshoff, I told myself, you know what, God, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to sleep maybe outside in the street. I'm going to sleep in a potholes or in a garage, in a petrol garage. But I know that you are going to protect me. And you know what? When I came here, someone called me, say, "Hey, Petrus, come here and sleep with us." Understand? That's why I'm saying to you, wherever I go, Scott, God led me.
Well, that's great, Petrus. That's really good. Now, I just want to respond to something that Tough Gemini has said, and this is an important subject. Loving Life, is it true that the bank details for farmers in need is false and money stolen by fraudsters? Now, you know, you're always going to get people who see a way of making a quick buck. I mean, that's the reality of life. On this channel, we have never, ever taken money from any of our subscribers. We've always had it paid directly to the charities we support. Now, the charities we support, we select very carefully. And the only time we haven't actually collected money for a charity was when we collected money for General Isaac van Zyl, who was in a desperate position. We've just lost Petrus again, I'm afraid, guys. So just to respond to your question there, Tough, look, yes, there are people around who take money because they're opportunists. But let me assure you that the people that we deal with are fair dinkum. You know, they're not just going to take the money and run away with it. They actually use it for the cause that they say they're going to use it for. I have absolutely no doubt about that at all. Okay, Petrus, getting back to you.
Hello, Scott?
Yeah, I'm here, Petrus.
Scott?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Petrus.
Hello, Scott?
Yeah, I'm here, Petrus. Can you hear me? Petrus, can you hear me?
Hello, Scott?
Petrus, I'm here.
Hello, Scott?
Okay. Petrus, I'm going to call you back. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry, guys, this has been a bit of a shambolic live stream, but You know what it's like with the internet. Okay, we'll just keep trying. Alexander says, please ask Petrus to call for unity under one banner or flag from all minority organizations because we are too divided. Are you back, Petrus?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, Petrus. Now, look, someone here has said, please ask Petrus to call for unity under one banner or flag from all minority organizations because we are too divided. I can tell you from the large groups like Saitlanders, like ULA, like Buralishion, they are now starting to work together. They are actually collaborating and working together. So it would be fantastic if we could get the Black African community who see that the ANC are for what they are, in other words, corrupt gangsters, could actually join hands with some of these organizations and work together. I think that would be such a hugely strong message because it would show the lie being put out by Malema suggesting that there's this huge divide between the races. What are your thoughts on that, Petrus? Okay, guys, this is just going to be one of those live streams, I'm afraid. Just waiting for Petrus to come back. Okay, let's see what's happening in the side chat. Okay, Era Voortrekker has said Saitlanders are not collaborating with any group or joining. Please stop spreading such fake news. Well, that's not what I was told by the leader of the ULA, Hein Marx, who said that they only a couple of weeks ago put out a joint video with the Saitlander leader. And I'm not talking about the lower, I'm talking the guy right at the top. I can't think of his name right now, but they are in communication and are apparently, according to Hein Marx from the ULA, are working together. So I heard it from the ULA leader's mouth, so who am I to dispute that? Okay, guys, if we don't get this right in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. It's been really frustrating. I do just want to ask Petrus this one last question about working together with these other groups. Okay, now Alexander says, Buralishion sent a voice note all over WhatsApp slamming people who said that they are forming an alliance with the ULA and Saitlanders. Well, it's not an alliance. We've got to be very careful of our terminology here. It's a collaboration. In other words, in the past they wouldn't talk to each other, but now they are actually talking to each other. Doesn't mean to say that they have to be in each other's back pockets, but at least they are talking, they're communicating, they're keeping their own identities, they're keeping their own focus where they're going, but they are talking, which is a huge difference to what was happening previously. Fadus asks, are you closing the Loving Life channels? Yes, I'm going to shut down the Loving Life 2020 channel on the 1st of November because all our videos from that channel are backed up onto a separate hard drive, and we're putting a website together, so it'll be just like going to YouTube, but it'll be on our own independent website. So we won't have the situation which YouTube are known for, where you get up in the morning, go to your YouTube channel, and find that YouTube has shut it down because someone's had a hissy fit about it. So we're basically going to be independent of YouTube. I will keep the main Loving Life channel going for a period of time, and obviously we'll be promoting where the new website is, where the videos will be stored through this main Loving Life channel. So it's a transition period, you know, just like so many other people who have used YouTube in the past. I'm gutful. I really am gutful with this mob. I mean, they just, yeah. I just can't be seen on a platform which is run by a bunch of libtards. You know, it just doesn't work for me. Okay, looks like Petrus is not happening either, guys. So I do apologize about tonight's live stream. Tomorrow night, we're going to be talking to a very, very interesting person. Now get this. I was talking earlier about Angelo Agrisi and the predicament he's in. I will be talking to a member of his family. I'm not going to say who at this stage, but I will be talking to a direct member of Angelo Agrisi's family tomorrow night. And we will be talking about just what is going on. And I think you're going to find it quite disturbing. Okay, here comes Petrus now. Let's just see if we can get him back. Hi, Petrus. Hi, Petrus.
Hello, Scott.
Hi, Petrus. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can we hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, look, Petrus, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. But before I do, I would like to ask you whether you would be happy to collaborate with other minority groups.
Yes, I don't have a problem if they've got the same vision that I have. I don't have a problem.
What's your vision?
Hello?
What's your vision?
My vision is that I want to unite South Africa. I want our people to unite.
Okay.
I want to bring down. I want to bring down EFF. I don't want the people say, no, we want to unite. What about ANC? What about EFF? No, no, we will see them later. No. I want down, now. I want Malema and Ramaphosa must go back to Zimbabwe. I want ANC down. I want Malema must be down. That's my vision. If the unity here in South Africa, they want to collaborate with me, I don't have a problem. But if they are listening now, if you come to me and you say that you want unity, yes. If you say to me you want to bring Malema and Ramaphosa down, yes. But if you say you want unity, but you are going not to challenge Malema and Ramaphosa of ANC, no, you are out of my vision. There are some of the maybe organizations I'll work with them, but I want to put this thing straight. I don't have a problem to work with them because I'm not alone. I'm not going to win this thing alone. Together, we can do it.
Okay, fantastic. Now, I just want to respond to something that has been said in the side chat. Alexander said again, repeated the message about Boer Alicia and a voice note. All I can do, Alexander, is refer you to my live streams, the playlist there, where I had Heinmarks from ULA on at the same time with General Isaac van Zyl from Boer Alicia, and they made it very clear during that live stream. It's there. It's in my schedule. In fact, you'll see it probably 4 or 5 live streams back. They're talking about working together going forward. Now, if that's changed, that's the first I've heard of it. But it's the only way the the minority groups are actually going to go forward against this feral gangster state, is by collaborating, by working together. And as I said, if things have changed, that's the first I've heard of it. Okay, Petrus, are you there? Petrus? Okay, we've lost Petrus. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live stream now because clearly Petrus has got a problem with his internet connection. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Johannesburg time. Hang on a second, Petrus. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Johannesburg time, I'll be having a live stream with a member of Agreezy's family. And we will be talking about some very, very interesting stuff, believe me. All right. Now, Petrus, if you're there, are you there, Petrus?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
now,
I'm here.
Okay, good. Look, can you just give us a closing message to everybody watching? We've got about 400 people watching.
My message is that we are going with some organization to move together, to collaborate, to win this battle. And we are going to ask God to give us the way, to lead us with this battle. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you now, South Africa is bad. South Africa is falling apart with the hands of our black president who are ruling this country. Now, yes, thank you very much for giving me this chance. Scott, thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. Look, I'm just going to put a link in for specifically for Ira Voortrekker. I'm going to put a link in where we had our live stream, and we actually had that discussion about what happened at Senekal. And here comes the link. So rather than talk about it here, I'll listen to what Hein Marks and listen to what Isaac van Zyl have to say. Hear it from the horse's mouth. There's the link. Go and look at that. Okay, and then make a comment, because you'll see what they're saying is very different to what you're suggesting. All right, guys, I just want to thank you for joining us tonight. I do apologize about the the quality of this live stream. Clearly, we had an issue with the internet connection from Petrus. I just want to thank Petrus for joining us. He was coming to us live from Boshoff. And to the moderators, thanks, guys, for the great work that you do. And please take care. Thank you for watching the video. And as I said, if you want further confirmation about what I was saying about the ULA and Boereligion, there's the link. You can see the link. I'll put it in there. Go and look at that now. Watch that video, and then you'll see exactly what they say. And if things have changed, then that's news to me. But I don't think they've changed. All right, guys, take care. I'm going to leave the side chat open for a few minutes so you can interact. And see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Johannesburg time. And we're going to be having a ripper of a live stream, as I said, with someone from the Agreezy family.